Welcome back into Tide Talk in 10. I am your host, Stacey Blackwood, and on today's episode, we're going to be looking at the potential kickoff times between Alabama and LSU on November 6th there in Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Before we do that, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and share the link with all your friends. And then after you do that, I need you to head on over to betonline.ag. Whether it's the Major League Baseball, the NBA, NFL, or college football, betonline.ag has all you're looking for when it comes to online sports betting. So go there today, sign up, enter promo code BELIEVE50, and on your first deposit, you will receive a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. All right. Like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about some of the potential kickoff times that has been announced for the Alabama and LSU matchup on November 6th. The first time slot available could be 11 a.m. on ESPN. The next time slot could be 2:30 on CBS or finally 6 p.m. on ESPN. So for the question of the day, it's really simple. Which kickoff time do you prefer? Jump in the comment section right now and let us know your thoughts on the best kickoff time, in your opinion, for this Alabama LSU matchup. And tell us why. Tell us why you prefer that particular kickoff time. For me personally, I prefer the night games simply because you kind of have the emotion of the all day buildup and all the emotion and all the activity from all the other games. You can kind of watch all that unfold, and then you can kind of just settle down and watch some Alabama football. The 11 a.m. games are just too early, in my opinion. I cannot imagine trying to get up and get ready to play at 11 o'clock in the morning. And then the 2:30 kicks, they're a little bit weird because it's right there in the middle of the day, and you can't really plan anything else for that day. So on a personal level, I like the kickoff time to be at night. 6 o'clock is just right for me. Alabama's had a couple games now this year with a 6 o'clock kick. Last week against Tennessee was a 6 o'clock kick. You can kind of get those games in, and it's not too late when the game is over, and you can kind of enjoy some things after the game. So on a personal level, I prefer the 6 p.m. games. Like I said, jump in the comment section right now and let us know what you think is the best kickoff time for this Alabama versus LSU matchup on November 6th. Of course, right now we're in the middle of a bye week after defeating Tennessee this past weekend, 52-24. A good win for Alabama. Right now, Alabama sits at 7-1 overall and 4-1 in conference play. Bryce Young is currently sitting as the leading contender to win the Heisman Trophy. So a lot of good things are happening for Alabama right now. But the best thing about this team is that they have not yet reached their potential. So there's a lot this team can improve on, and we're going to be looking at that all week, all next week, and as the season continues here on the Tide Talk podcast. But I did want to get a little quick episode out and kind of talk about these potential kickoff times. Like I said, I prefer the 6 p.m. kickoff. And like I mentioned, I would love for everybody to jump in that comment section and kind of let me know what kickoff time you prefer and why. That would be some great, great time for us to kind of interact with each other here in this bye week, kind of have the bye week blues here. It's funny. We always look forward to the bye week so the players can rest. Us fans can rest a little bit after, cheering them on for the past few Saturdays. So it's kind of nice to take a deep breath of fresh air. But I'm missing some Alabama football, and I'm looking forward to that matchup with LSU there on November 6th. And hopefully they can get that night game kickoff. That's what I prefer. But that's really going to do it for today's episode. We'll talk more about this matchup later on this week. We're going to have a live show on Friday night, and we're going to kind of recap what happened in the Tennessee matchup and then kind of look forward a little bit to this LSU game. But we're also going to talk about what's happened so far this season and some of our takeaways from some of the action that we've seen so far this season from the Alabama Crimson Tide. All right, guys, make sure you head on over to betonline.ag for all your online sports betting needs. Also, hit that subscribe button, jump in the comment section, give us a huge thumbs up, and share us with all your friends. Until next time, roll Tide.